Hi guys, Aidan Lee here at FitRoots, and today we're joined by Amithu Parelia from Physio Unlocked. We're going to show you how to correctly perform a plank. Plank is a fundamental bodyweight exercise and which is conventionally used mostly just for the core. However, we at FitRoots believe that it's a whole body exercise where we integrate connections all the way up from the head all the way down to the toe. And if done correctly, stacking the shoulders nicely, keeping it nice and stable, making sure that we don't have any anterior pelvic tilt or sticking the butter as it's known, making sure we have TVA activation or squeezing the core nice and tight, pulling the belly button back into the spine and squeezing those glutes about 20%. That leads to a good technique and creating those connections all the way from the head down to the toe. So the reason why this isn't done is normally people see this as a straightforward exercise and that they only have to do it just for the core, which means it leads them to perform it completely wrong. Poor stacking of the shoulder, that anterior pelvic tilt and no glute activation leads to disaster. So now we're going to show you how to do a correct plank. I'm going to ask Amit to come onto all fours, place his hands on the ground. And initially, as you'll see, a lot of people when they do it conventionally is the shoulders are way back here, the hands are way up there, or even vice versa. Sometimes they're far too much forward, not stacking over the hand properly. So I'm simply going to ask me to make sure that the shoulder is in line with the hand here, the base of the palm, and that the fingers are facing forward and pointing that way. And if you look here in this elbow, the arm is straight, but that you have a nice soft crease at the elbow, so it's not hyperextended too much. Moving over this way, over to the core, I'm going to ask me to retract that belly button, pull it into the spine and make that flat back. There, breathing through the diaphragm into the middle part of the chest, making sure the shoulder is still stable, moving down to the glutes, immediately lift your knees off the ground, that's it, place your feet together, there we go. I'm going to squeeze that glute nice and hard, keeping it nice and consistent and forming a nice straight line now all the way from the head down to the toes. Now that you're completely set up in a straight line, just check that your neck isn't hyperextended one way or the other. We're going to find a nice point just in front of you where your neck is nice and straight. And same now with the rest of the body, we're just going to have a quick look and a feel to see if there's a completely straight line all the way from the head down to the toe. And that, guys, is how you perform a correct plank. So now you've seen how to perform a correct plank. Let's ask Amit how he felt doing that compared to a conventional version.
Yeah, no, it feels great. You really feel like you're integrating your shoulder, you really feel like you're switching on your TVA, your core, really engaging the glutes. And if you've done properly, you definitely can't hold that for more than 2 minutes like you see some guys do in the gym.
So guys, try that out. Let us know how you get on. Feel free to leave your questions and comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for much more like this. I'm Aidan Lee from FitRoots and this is Amithu Parelia from Physio Unlocked.